While everyone else sleeps, you are awake thinking about how you're going to change everything. And you know something? That isn't weakness. That is the awakening of a warrior. Because ordinary men sleep peacefully in mediocrity. But you're different. You feel that something greater is waiting for you. And you're right. Look, I know what you're going through. I know the bills you look at and feel your heart tighten. I know the exhaustion that weighs on your shoulders when you get home after a full day of fighting. I know the anguish of wanting to give more to your family and feeling like you haven't gotten there yet. I know the weight of being a man in a world that demands so much from us and offers so little in return. But let me tell you a truth that will change the way you see everything from now on. This moment of pain you are living is just the warm-up before victory. Life is not breaking you. It is forging you. Think with me. A diamond only shines after enduring unimaginable pressure. Steel only becomes strong after passing through fire. And you, my brother, are going through your transformation process right now. Every challenge you face is not a punishment. It's training. Life is preparing you to hold in your hands everything you have always dreamed of. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I'm talking about real prosperity. I'm talking about looking at your bank account and seeing numbers that once seemed impossible. I'm talking about dollars coming in, opportunities knocking at your door, and you finally having the financial peace you've always wanted for your family. But before we get there, you need to understand something fundamental. Change starts in your... There's no point in working like a slave if your mind still thinks like a loser. There's no point in chasing your goals if you don't believe you deserve to achieve them. How many times have you sabotaged yourself? How many times did an opportunity appear and you thought, this isn't for me? How many times did you see another man achieving exactly what you want and felt like he had something you don't? Let me tell you a secret. He didn't have anything you don't have. The difference is he decided to believe. He decided to act. He decided that he deserved it. And you deserve it too. You deserve that car you've always wanted. You deserve that house where your family will live with dignity and comfort. You deserve to travel without counting every cent. You deserve to look in the mirror and feel proud of the man you've become. You deserve to see your children grow up without going through the hardships you went through. You deserve to give your wife or partner the security she has always dreamed of having by her side. But my friend, none of this will fall from the sky. And this is where many men get lost. They keep waiting for the perfect moment. The ideal opportunity, the right conditions. And do you know what happens while they wait? Life passes. Years go by. And when they realize it, they look back and see a pile of, I should have, I could have tried. If only I had started back then. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let your story be a story of regret. Because in the end, we don't regret the things we did. We regret the things we didn't have the courage to do. And courage is not the absence of fear, my brother. Courage is feeling fear and doing it anyway. It's looking at a challenge that seems bigger than you and saying, maybe I'm not ready, but I'm going to start anyway. It's taking the first step, even without seeing the whole path. Because the truth is, no one is ever 100% ready. The successful men you admire also started without knowing everything. The difference is that they started. Now let me talk to you about money directly, because we need to have this conversation man to man. There are people out there saying money doesn't matter. That the important thing is being happy with little. That material wealth doesn't bring happiness. And look, there is some truth to that. Money alone really doesn't bring happiness. But do you know what it does bring? Freedom, security, options, dignity. Money is a tool that allows you to take care of your health without depending on endless waiting lines. Money ensures your child gets the best education possible. Money gives you peace of mind, knowing that if something happens, your family is protected. Money allows you to say no to things that no longer serve you. Money turns work into a choice, not a desperate obligation. So yes, it is fair. It is right. It is necessary for you to seek financial prosperity. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for wanting to build wealth, because when you prosper, everyone around you prospers too. Your family prospers. Your children prosper. You become capable of helping other people. You become an example. And this financial transformation you are seeking is closer than you imagine. But it requires that you change some patterns. It requires that you stop thinking small. It requires that you stop settling for enough and start seeking abundance. Because abundance is not selfishness. Abundance is the natural state of people who understand their own value. Look at nature. Trees don't produce just one fruit. They produce hundreds. The ocean doesn't have just a few fish. It has millions. The universe didn't create just one star. It created billions. Abundance is the pattern of creation. And you, who were created in the image and likeness of the Creator, were also made to prosper abundantly. But for that to happen, you need to start making different decisions. You need to start investing in yourself. You need to stop wasting time and energy on and people that lead nowhere. You need to surround yourself with men who are going where you want to go. You need to start studying, learning, developing skills that will make you more valuable in the marketplace. And when you do that, when you truly commit to your transformation, something magical will happen. Opportunities will start to appear. The right people will cross your path. Doors that were once closed will begin to open. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's the law of attraction in action. It's the universe conspiring in favor of those who are willing to work. And look, I know the path won't be easy. There will be days when you'll want to quit. There will be moments when you look at other men who seem to have achieved more, faster, easier, and you'll question whether you're on the right path. There will be nights when exhaustion screams louder than motivation. There will be people, sometimes even close ones, who will doubt you, who will try to convince you to give up, who will say you're dreaming too big. But it's exactly in those moments that you'll prove who you really are. When things get hard, the weak quit and the strong reveal themselves. Champions are forged in adversity. And you, my brother, you are a champion in construction. Do you remember that moment in your life when you thought you wouldn't make it through? And you did? Do you remember that pain that seemed unbearable and today is just a memory? Do you remember that obstacle that seemed impossible and you found a way around it? If you've done it before, you can do it again. And this time, you're stronger, more experienced, more prepared. And you know what the best part of all this is? You're not alone on this journey. There are millions of men around the world fighting just like you. Men who wake up early, who work hard, who dream big, who fall and get back up, who bleed but don't quit. You are an invisible brotherhood of modern warriors, and each of you is writing a story of overcoming. The difference between men who only dream and men who achieve lies in consistent action. It's not doing a lot once. It's doing enough every day. It's that extra hour of studying when you're tired. It's saying no to temptation when you know you need to save. It's making the hard but necessary decision. It's having the uncomfortable but important conversation. It's investing in yourself when it feels like there's nothing left. These small daily decisions, these small victories that no one sees, are what build the empire everyone will admire. Because success is not an event, it's a process. Wealth is not luck, it's construction. Fulfillment is not an accident, it's a consequence. And speaking of consequences, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Imagine pulling into your driveway in that car you only look at on the street today. Imagine opening the door to that house you've always wanted. Imagine your family smiling, living with comfort and security. Imagine looking at your bank account and seeing those zeros that used to be just a dream. Imagine helping a family member in need and being able to do it without stress. Imagine traveling to that place you've always wanted to visit. Imagine finally fulfilling that old dream you've kept deep in your chest. All of this is possible. All of this is waiting for you. But it will only become reality if you decide right now, in this moment, that you will no longer accept less than you deserve, that you will no longer settle for mediocrity, that you will no longer let fear make decisions for you, and when discouragement hits, and it will, make no mistake, I want you to remember this. Every successful man you admire has gone through exactly what you are going through now. The difference is that they didn't stop. They kept going when everything told them to quit. They believed when everyone doubted. They worked when no one was watching. Your moment is coming. That breakthrough you're waiting for is closer than you think. That opportunity that will change everything is being prepared for you right now. That financial breakthrough you desperately need is on its way. But you need to be ready to receive it. And being ready means working, studying, evolving, preparing. Because when opportunity knocks on your door, it won't wait for you to get ready. It will ask, "Are you ready now?" And your answer needs to be yes. Not a timid, doubtful yes, but a firm, decisive yes from someone who knows his value and is ready to prove it. And look, you might be thinking, "But I've tried before and it didn't work." I understand, but every attempt that didn't work taught you something. Every failure prepared you for the success that's coming. Edison didn't invent the light bulb on the first try. He failed 1,000 times. But he didn't see it as failure. He saw it as learning. He said, "I didn't fail. I just discovered 1,000 ways that don't work." The same applies to you. That business that didn't work out? You learned. That investment you lost? You grew. That opportunity you missed? You matured. Everything in your life, absolutely everything, prepared you for this moment. The moment when you finally break through the ceiling that kept you from flying higher. And when you start to fly, when you start to win, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the hard days. Don't forget who you were when you were at rock bottom. Because that's what will keep you humble and grateful. That's what will remind you to help those who are just starting. That's what will make you not just a rich man, but a man of value. Because true wealth isn't just about money in the bank. It's about character. It's about integrity. It's about being the kind of man your children will admire. It's about being the kind of man your woman is proud to stand beside. It's about being the kind of man you respect when you look in the mirror. And that man, that complete, fulfilled man, is inside you, waiting to come out. He's just waiting for your permission. He's waiting for you to decide that the era of excuses is over and the era of results has begun. He's waiting for you to trade complaints for action. He's waiting for you to trade someday for today. Because someday is the graveyard of dreams. Someday is where unrealized possibilities go to die. Someday is the excuse of those who are afraid to try. But you're not like that. You're the kind of man who says, "Today. Today I start. Today I change. Today I take the first step. Today I decide that I deserve it." And you know what else? You don't need everything to be perfect to start. You don't need all the money to invest. You don't need all the answers. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start now, because the truth is, no one ever feels 100% ready. No one ever has perfect conditions. No one ever has full guarantees. The men who achieve are the ones who act without certainty, who take risks despite fear, who invest without guarantees, who believe even when it's hard. And when it comes to investing, let me be very clear with you. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. Better than stocks, better than real estate, better than any financial asset, because all of that can be lost. But the knowledge you gain, the skills you develop, the man you become, that can never be taken from you. So invest in that course that gives you a new skill. Invest in that book that expands your mind. Invest in that mentor who's already where you want to go. Invest in your health, because a strong body supports a strong mind. Invest in your appearance, because when you take care of yourself, you show the world that you have value. And when you start investing in yourself, when you start treating yourself as a priority, something interesting happens. The world starts treating you as a priority too. Opportunities appear. The right people come closer. Money flows more easily. It's not magic. It's energy. It's the law of reciprocity. You value yourself, and the universe returns that value multiplied. And speaking of multiplication, listen to this. That first dollar you earn on your new path will be special. It doesn't matter if it's a literal dollar or the equivalent in your currency. That first profit from your new business, your new skill, your new investment, it will be the seed of the fortune to come. Because money multiplies, ideas multiply, opportunities multiply. When you plant a seed of value, you harvest a tree of abundance. And from that tree come more seeds, and those seeds grow into more trees. And before you realize it, you have an entire forest of prosperity. But that only happens if you plant the first seed, if you take the first step, if you make the first decision, if you make the first move toward your dreams. And look, I know people will judge. There will be people you've changed, that you're different, that you're getting full of yourself. Let them talk. While they talk, you're doing. While they criticize, you're building. While they doubt, you're winning. And do you know why they do that? Fear. Fear that your success exposes their mediocrity. Fear that your courage highlights their cowardice. Fear of being left behind while you move forward. But that's not your problem. You can't carry anyone who refuses to walk on their own legs. So leave them where they are and keep moving, because your journey is yours alone. Your dream is yours alone. Your victory will be yours alone. And when you get there, and you will, don't forget to look back and see how far you've come. See how many obstacles you overcame. See how many times you could have quit but didn't. See how many tears you shed in silence but kept fighting the next day. See how much strength you had to find inside yourself when it felt like there was nothing left. Because this journey, my brother, transforms you. It's not just about reaching the destination. It's about who you become along the way. It's about the character you develop. It's about the resilience you build. It's about the wisdom you gain. It's about the man you become. And the man you are becoming is more valuable than any bank account. Because money can be lost, assets can be taken, but the man you become, that is eternal. No one can take that from you. That goes with you wherever you go. That is your true wealth. But don't misunderstand me. I'm saying material wealth is important too. Very important. Because it gives you the tools to take care of the people you love. It gives you the platform to make a difference in the world. It gives you the resources to live the life you deserve to live. So yes, pursue money. Pursue prosperity. Pursue abundance, but also pursue being a man of value. Pursue integrity. Pursue leaving a legacy that goes beyond the numbers in your bank account. Because true success is when you combine both. Being financially rich and rich in character. And you can have both. You don't have to choose. You don't have to be poor to be good or evil to be rich. Those are myths created by people with a scarcity mindset to justify their own situation. The truth is, you can be prosperous and be a good man. You can have money and values. You can conquer the world and keep your soul. In fact, when you understand that wealth is responsibility, when you understand that prosperity is an opportunity to do more good, when you understand that financial success is a platform to impact lives, that's when you truly begin to prosper. Because then you are prospering with purpose. And prosperity with purpose is unstoppable. Think about the men you admire most, those who built empires but also built strong families, those who earned millions but also earned respect, those who achieved success while maintaining humility. These men didn't have to choose between success and values. They managed to have both because they understood that one feeds the other. And you can have both too. You can be the father who provides abundantly and is also present. You can be the husband who ensures financial security and also gives attention and affection. You can be the man who wins at work and also wins at home. You can be the leader who inspires through example and through results. But to be that complete man, you need to work on every area of your life. There's no point in being rich and sick. There's no point in having money and being miserable. There's no point in conquering the world and losing your family. There's no point in having everything and feeling like you have nothing. So while you pursue financial prosperity, also take care of your health. Train, eat well, rest when you need to. Because a strong body supports a strong mind, and a strong mind makes strong decisions. And strong decisions generate strong results. Take care of your relationships as well. Invest quality time with your family. Talk to your wife or partner. Play with your children. Call your parents. Cultivate true friendships. Because in the end, people are what matter. There's no point in having everything if you have no one to share it with. Take care of your mind. Read, study, learn new things, expand your horizons, challenge your beliefs, question your certainties. Because an expanding mind never returns to its original size. And the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you know, the more you grow. The more you develop, the more you prosper. And take care of your soul. Connect with something greater than yourself. Whether through faith, spirituality, nature, or art, find what makes you feel part of something bigger. Because when you understand that you are part of a whole, when you understand that your life has a greater purpose, everything makes more sense. And from that connection comes a strength that sustains you in the hardest moments. Because hard moments will come, my brother. That is guaranteed. But you don't need to fear them. In fact, you should be grateful for them. Because it's in difficult moments that you discover what you're truly made of. It's in storms that you learn how to navigate. It's in fire that you are forged. It's under pressure that you become a diamond. So when the storm comes, and it will come, don't complain. Don't play the victim. Don't quit. Face it with courage, with determination, with the certainty that you were made to overcome this. Because if the storm came to you, it's because you have the strength needed to overcome it. Life doesn't give you challenges you can't handle. It only gives you challenges that will make you grow. And every challenge you overcome prepares you for the next level. Every obstacle you conquer strengthens you for the next challenge. Every victory you achieve gives you confidence for the next battle. It's a process of continuous evolution. It's a game where every stage prepares you for the next. And you know what the best part is? The more you play, the better you get. The more you practice, the more skilled you become. The more you face, the more prepared you are. So don't wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to face a challenging life. Because it's challenge that makes you grow. And growth is what separates extraordinary men from ordinary men. Ordinary men seek comfort. Extraordinary men seek growth. Ordinary men run from challenge. Extraordinary men run toward it. Ordinary men settle for what they have. Extraordinary men go after what they want. And you are extraordinary. You may not believe that yet. You may still doubt your potential. You may still see yourself as ordinary. But I guarantee you, you are not. Inside, you are seeds of greatness waiting to be planted. Inside, you are talents waiting to be developed. Inside you is potential waiting to be unleashed. And unleashing that potential is your responsibility. No one else can do it for you. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you what you want. You have to go get it. You have to fight. You have to conquer. Because life doesn't give. Life offers to those who have the courage to take. So take it. Take everything you deserve. Take the life you've always wanted. Take the prosperity you've always dreamed of. Take the success you've always aspired to. Not with greed, not with dishonesty, but with work, with dedication, with persistence, with faith. And when you start taking it, when you start conquering, when you start achieving, you'll notice something interesting. You'll realize it was always possible. You'll realize you always had the ability. You'll realize the only thing holding you back was yourself. Your fears, your limiting beliefs, your excuses, your justifications. But now you know better. Now you understand those were just mental obstacles, bodiless ghosts, paper walls that looked like concrete. And now that you know this, now that you see through the illusion, nothing can stop you. Because the greatest enemy was inside you. And you just defeated him. And with that enemy defeated, with your inner demons mastered, you become unstoppable. Because now nothing external can shake you like before. Now you know every problem has a solution. Now you know every obstacle can be overcome. Now you know you are greater than any challenge life can bring you. And that certainty, that conviction, that unshakable faith in yourself, that is what separates winners from losers. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not connections, it's the deep, unbreakable belief that you will win. And when you believe with that much strength, when you act according to that belief, when you persist until belief becomes reality, you become invincible. So cultivate that mental invincibility. Feed it every day. Reinforce it with small victories. Strengthen it with every obstacle overcome. Nourish it with thoughts of power and abundance. And protect it from negative influences, toxic people, and environments that drain your energy. Because your energy is precious. Your attention is valuable. Your time is the most important resource you have. And you cannot waste those resources on things and people that don't take you where you want to go. You need to be selective. You need to be discerning. You need to protect your mental and emotional space. And that means that sometimes you will have to say no. No to that friend who only calls to complain. No to that family member who only criticizes you. No to that opportunity that isn't aligned with your goals. No to that immediate pleasure that compromises your long-term objective. And those no's are just as important as the yeses. Because every no to what doesn't matter is a yes to what does. And what matters is becoming the best version of yourself. What matters is building the life you've always wanted. What matters is taking care of those you love. What matters is leaving a legacy. What matters is living, not just existing. Living with purpose, living with passion, living with intensity, living while making a difference. And making a difference doesn't necessarily mean changing the world. It means changing your world. It means making a difference in your family's life. It means being the example your children need. It means being the partner your wife deserves. It means being the son your parents are proud of. It means being the friend people trust. It means being the professional who delivers value. It means being the man you respect. And when you make a difference in your world, when you transform the lives around you, that naturally expands. Because impact is contagious. Transformation is viral. When you change, you inspire change in others. When you win, you show others that winning is possible. When you prosper, you give others permission to prosper. So prosper, not just for yourself, but for everyone who is watching you. For everyone who doubts it's possible. For everyone who has lost hope. For everyone who is at rock bottom thinking they'll never get out. Prosper and show them that it's possible, that it's achievable, that ordinary men can achieve extraordinary results. And when they see you, when they see your transformation, when they see you leaving where you were and reaching where you dreamed of being, they will believe. They'll believe that if you did it, they can too. They'll believe that if you turn things around, they can too. They'll believe that if you achieved your dreams, they can too. And that is the true legacy not the money you accumulate, not the assets you acquire, but the inspiration you generate, the example you set, the living proof that transformation is possible, the evidence that men can change their stories, the demonstration that the past does not define the future. Because your past does not define you, my brother. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what you went through. It doesn't matter the mistakes you made. It doesn't matter the opportunities you missed. All of that is history, and history has already been written. But the future is blank, and you are holding the pen. So write a good story. Write a story of overcoming. Write a story of conquest. Write a story of transformation. Write a story your grandchildren will want to hear. Write a story that will inspire generations. Write a story worthy of being told. And that story begins now. Not when you have more money, not when you have more time, not when conditions are perfect. Now, with what you have, from where you are, as you are, because you already have everything you need to begin. The rest you will conquer along the way, and the path will teach you everything you need to know. It will show you what you're capable of. It will reveal strengths you didn't know you had. It will introduce you to the version of yourself you always wanted to be but were afraid to meet. And when you meet that version of yourself, when you become that, you will understand that every struggle was worth it,